Hi, this is Glenn from CTFairBet. Thank you for visiting our site once again. Last night at 12:53 a.m., I received an email on my CTFairBet Gmail account after everybody was leaving a fundraiser, and the woman who had the fundraiser for, she's outstanding, and I hope you get better. I really do. You're really a nice person, very positive. Your husband's a fantastic guy, and from the bottom of my heart, I hope you get better. I'm praying for you. But somebody sent this email, and it's forwarded to a bunch of people. And the last forwarding message says, from Tommy Tomillo at July 12th, 2016 at 12:53. And I'm going to read this to you, and I'm also going to post it. Glenn, I have watched all your videos, and I have a problem the way you talk about Tommy and Mark. I am a dealer on day shift, and Mark is always taking care of people he thinks is important. He defends dealers from the players. As a dealer, I can say we love him for that. Automatically means that it's a girl, a young lady, because a guy wouldn't say that. Mark hammers people like you. Mark never hammered me. Oh, I'm sorry. He said once before he saw me folding my arms. He must have read that in some book somewhere. Like Tommy said, you're nothing but a clown who wants attention. Don't need attention. Mark tried to get a union before. This girl spelled things wrong, and she must have been drunk. That's the only thing. This is, sure, she went to the same high school I did. But they tried to get a union in before, and Mark personally stopped it. He and Tommy had people go to the meetings and tell them what was up, and they will do it again. Your union idea will never work as long as they are working at Mohegan. Mark saved us once, and he will do it again. As far as Tommy, he knows way more people than you will ever know. He worked in Vegas, did he? And New Orleans. By the time I was in New Orleans, I already had 16 years in the business. I don't think he did. He said you worked in a bunch of shit places. I opened Tropicana in '81, went to Atlantis, which was Playboy, then I went to Showboat. Okay, so when he was floating on riverboats in Chicago, I was land-based, so don't even go there. That just shows you how little you know. He said you tried to lie about your games and you were called out. Actually, I brought in my Atlantic City gaming license, where you have to prove your hours you put in on a game. I have craps, I dealt, sat box, floored it, it's on my license. Same thing with Baccarat, same thing with blackjack. The only one I didn't put on my license was roulette, because I never dealt it in AC. I took roulette class because they made me take it, because the only way you can get full-time floor, you gotta have 4 main games. So my boss made me take it, and then I went to Florida, I worked on a boat, I dealt it there, $25 to the number. I know the payouts, but I can't teach the game. So I had a buddy of mine print a license, a certificate. He put the wrong date on it. Who cares? But the bottom line is, I did, and it doesn't mean anything. So Tommy said you will never work in a casino again. It's kind of funny, you send this to Tommy at 1 o'clock in the morning, and something fishy's going on here, because you're sticking up for Tommy. And I don't know if Mark is married, Tommy's married, I'm not sure who's married here, but you're sending a very personal message, and you're sticking up from Tommy and Mark a lot. So if it walks like a duck, it sounds like a duck, I gotta believe it's a duck. So somebody's wife is gonna get pretty upset at you, young lady, because I think something fishy's going on. But let's continue. Okay, they told me stories how that you were thrown out in scheduling. I was in scheduling before Tommy was, because when I ran that little small rinky-dink casino in Iowa, I ordered cards, dice, ran the little small rinky-dink school we had. I made the schedule. I did everything for the place because you got to wear many hats when you work at a place like that. So I was in scheduling before he did. The only problem was I wasn't a ass kisser. Okay, you try to eat Mark's shit. Mark wasn't even a supervisor when I was in the office. He used to come in here all the time and go, I'm tribal, I'm supposed to get promoted. I'm supposed to be a box person now. Oh, I put enough hours in. I want to be a floor person. He's the only tribal member that did that. I know because I was there. And I had the joy of watching Jeff tell him when he came in and says, I need off this weekend. Excuse me. I had the joy of watching Jeff say to him, you need off this weekend. Is it a tribal event? Mark goes, no. He goes, I can't give you off. He goes, but I'm tribal. He goes, I don't care. But you got to give me off. He goes, no, you don't. He goes, use your PTO. He goes, but Jeff goes, fine, we're done. Leave. He's the only tribal member that abused his power. Nobody else in table games abused their power. But he abused it when he was a dealer. And he kept on saying, when I get in power, I'll take care of everybody. He did the exact opposite. He's the most abusive guy I have seen in more than my 3 decades of the business, abusing power. And this young lady is proving it. So here we go. Where was I? You try to eat Mark's corn. I never work with him. You were jealous with Tommy and his wife. Why would I? Someday, Mark will be VP, not BP. And Tommy will be a director. And then the casino will run right. The day is coming soon after they get rid of the current guy and his wife. Wow, I'm sure they're real happy that this thing's being propagated out there and putting out there. Believe me, that day is coming soon. And I'm going to post this letter. And you're going to see the date. You're going to see where it came from. Tommy could be running a casino right now if he wanted, but he's already turned down jobs while he's waiting for Mark to make his move. Which is a coup d'etat? What are you, taking over a third world country? Gee, you watch too many movies, or you had too many drinks. But this almost looks like a drunk text. And if it walks like a duck and it sounds like a duck, I think somebody's doing naughty with somebody they're not supposed to. Okay, Tommy is running the school better than anybody else, especially you. He deserves shift pay. Sure. I heard you weren't allowed to teach. LOL. Lots of laugh. Beautiful. As far as Mark being on more meds than you, they should drug test you while you're making these videos. Well, just so you know, the only medication I'm taking, everybody who knows me at Mohican Sun, yeah, I smoke a cigar. I drink Grey Goose. I'm a vodka man. Everybody knows me at work, didn't smoke no weed, didn't do no drugs. There was tons of that in my neighborhood. I never went down that road. I would never take an opiate. Only thing I'm on is Topamax, and I take 150 milligrams, and it's a seizure medicine for my nerve endings in my hips, my back, and my feet. Okay, that's why if you notice, water's always nearby. In fact, I'm going to take another sip. In fact, cheers. Here's to your drunk email last night. Okay, let's get back to this young lady who's not doing the right thing. All right, maybe Tommy and Mark will do a video about you. Sure, go ahead. What do I care? Tommy's shutting you down. In the mean, like I said, she must have went to my high school. We were underwater bubble blowing. So in the mean, I don't know what that means. While Mark is going to fire everyone that helped you, he's already got us figured it out, and we will. What does that mean? What do you guys got, the Gestapo running around the casino? That's called a hostile work place. And, young lady, I know why you stick up for these guys so much, because you get special assignments all the time. And now I finally figured it out through emails and different things that I have received. And I've always gotten along with you because you always had a smile. But I wondered why you never took a full-time floor job. Now I know why. You always had special assignments. And what happens when your fairy tale life goes bye-bye? Because you always get special assignments, you get whatever you want. I even heard that you were the one in reassignment who was who was doing reassignment. You're not a full-time supervisor. That's supposed to be a dual rate pit. And this is now I'm talking to management. Why do you let him abuse his power the way he's abusing his power? Okay? It's supposed to be a dual rate pit only. They do it on 2 shifts. Why is this young lady allowed to work in reassignment or get special assignments? She's a dual rate dealer. She never took the bump. She didn't put that jacket on 40 hours a week and put out the beefs. It's nice going up to 36th floor doing nothing, or pit 28, or going hiding wherever she wants to go, or going up to the school. And I want to end this by saying, folks, this is going to be posted, and I want you to read it and get back to me on CTFairBet@gmail.com. And if you can say who you think it is, I would appreciate it. And this is petty. And Tommy, I thought you knew better than to send something like this to me. And also it's signed Angry Dealer. Well, you're going to be a lot more angrier when you don't get special privileges anymore, because that's coming to an end. And if management doesn't do anything, where they're blatantly coming after the top guy, that him and his wife are going to be gone, the current guy and his wife are going to be gone, Tommy's going to be the director, just out of curiosity. There's other tribal members that are more qualified, that are nice people. What are they going to do? They're just going to say, fine. Don't work like that, guy. So, and as far as, I don't know if Tommy's still married, if Mark's married, I'm on that loop, don't want to be. But you better both look at your husbands and question this young lady, because she's sticking up for these guys an awful lot. And if it walks like a duck, it sounds like a duck, I gotta believe it's a duck. And one must question themselves. So to the wives of these 2 guys, better talk to your man. Folks, in closing, take care. Thank you for reaching out to my site. And I'm sorry that I had to waste your time with such a childish letter, but they're not going to bully me. And also, last thing in closing, I heard they've been taking people off the game, or they've been questioning people. I talked to my lawyer. I have 2 lawyers, one in Norwich and I have one in North Carolina. It's against federal law. They can't do that. I've expressed briefly the union thing, and for all they know, you're working on union business. So that's harassment. They can't do that. They can't touch your personal property. Even if it's a Native American property and they have sovereignty, not when it comes to your personal goods. And don't let them do it. Tell them you want the state police, and you can go from there. And please send me an email. Take care. Have a good day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.